The Dodgers play in the second biggest market in baseball, aka LA, only behind the Yankees, who are in New York City. The Dodgers are valued at $5.24 billion, which is twice as high as the MLB average at $2.37 billion. They're an historical organization, and they've won a lot, and they play in such a huge market, being able to make record profits year in and year out with the top owner in all of baseball. The LA Dodgers are consistent every single year, meaning it's almost guaranteed that they do make the playoffs. The only problem is that they always end up choking. In 18 playoff appearances since 1988, they've won the World Series 2 times, which just shows you how hard that it actually is to win. Almost every offseason, they're bringing in star players, whether it's drafting, trading, or signing. They're capable of doing all of that at the highest level. The Dodgers always have expectations in the offseason, but they didn't spend much at all in the 2022-2023 offseason. This was the team preparing for Shohei Ohtani. They had been preparing for actually several years. They even scouted him in high school. But by 2022, he had already made his legacy known as the best two-way player that we've seen in a very long time. Ohtani hit free agency in 2023, and we knew that the Dodgers were likely the favorite to land the superstar. And it was a wild ride for Ohtani and LA, from Dave Roberts, the manager on the team, saying that he met with Ohtani after Ohtani had already asked the teams to keep that type of stuff private. Luckily, in the end, he signed with LA. It was a mega deal, and I mean it was insane. The only problem is that he was coming off of a Tommy John surgery, meaning that he would not be able to pitch at all in 2024. So the Dodgers needed to look elsewhere for starting pitching. Tony Gonsolin will also be out all season with Tommy John. Walker Buehler, he's expected to have a late arrival, so moves had to be made. So they went out and they signed the top free agent pitcher on the market, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. 12 years, $325 million. A huge commitment for someone who's never even thrown a major league pitch. And guess what? They weren't satisfied quite yet, so they traded for Rays superstar Tyler Glasnow. Glasnow had his best season last year, putting together 21 starts and a 3.53 ERA, but the problem is that he's also made of glass. Luckily for the Dodgers, they have a lot of guys. Bobby Miller broke out last year, and Gavin Stone even showed flashes in his rookie year. Not to mention their 13th ranked prospect Emmett Sheehan made his MLB debut as well. So they have options, but as nice as they are, they wanted guys with more so, experience. They're trying to win a World Series, and experience gets you a World Series. Guys who have already pitched in big moments and have thrived. They saw former Red Sox James Paxton on the market, and they were heavily pursuing him. Again, he's also been injured a lot, but he also has experience, and he had a really good first half with the Red Sox last year. So after making all these signings, things were getting a little bit crazy. If you weren't a Dodgers fan, you hated the team because you thought it was either unfair or you were just flat out jealous. Mookie Betts, the superstar who nearly just had an MVP year, yeah, he made the world angry. Listen to it.
I mean, every game is going to be the other team's World Series. I mean, it is what it is. It's what we signed up for,
The Dodgers are the World Series favorites, and there's no denying it. Therefore, he is correct. Every fan base and team will rejoice anytime that they beat the Dodgers, and honestly, rightfully so. Spending over $1 billion in one offseason, that is unachievable for almost every single team. It is unheard of. So beating a team that spent that much would feel like a hell of a reward. And guess what? After Mookie had already said that, they went out and did another thing.
We are going to start, though. I got that Dodgers tie-in and the lefty tie-in because we're talking about Clayton Kershaw. That's right, baby. He is coming back to Los Angeles Dodgers.
Clayton Kershaw is back in that beautiful Dodgers blue. He suffered a shoulder injury after the postseason last year, and we weren't sure what was going to be next for him. I mean, he's 35 years old, and he won't be able to pitch until around summertime. But it is clear, at least, you will never see Kershaw in any other team's jersey ever. With his injury history and with his age, it makes it seem like that this could be his farewell tour, whether it's 1 year or whether it's 2 years. And the good thing is that we can expect it to be a happy ending considering the moves that LA has made. Kershaw going on his way out with a World Series win, nothing would be better than that for such an historical career. He's signed on for 2024, and he has a player option for 2025. He's contemplated retirement for actually quite a few years now, and regardless, he's still at the top of his game. These are his 2023 stats. He was awesome, but his age is catching up with him as far as his health goes. The 3-time Cy Young Award winner and 1-time MVP could be on his way out with a World Series win. Even if he decides to come back next year, which he very well could, this team is only going to be getting better. Ohtani back in their rotation in 2025. I mean, who knows what they'll do in free agency? They have opportunities to continue improving. The farm system is still top 5 in baseball somehow, so they're only getting started. And if guys can stay healthy, God only knows what they'll do. What do you guys think about Kershaw returning? I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you have not already, and peace out.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right.